Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns, where we are about to put a team together and go after the Universal Brotherhood to hunt Sam's sister. Was it Sam? I think Sam was our friend. Well, let's get this going. I have to say, this game threw us really quickly into this dark world. It didn't start us off for a new title. It didn't start us off like, hey, here's a quest, collect 10 apples and level up, and then we're moving on to um, fighting a few boars, and then we're going to the next level and so on. It threw us in the first few hours with the death of a friend, investigating this a mental hospital, having a grand conspiracy behind it all, like the Universal Brotherhood, which is a religious, seems like a religious group supported by very powerful people. So, yeah, it's a very interesting title. One where I feel like um, it's, I'm not sure if an odd adult title is the right word for it, but it feels like the story is built in such a way without holding your hand too much in the first few levels, but it's pretty well thought out in how they present to you all the mechanics. So I like that, I like this game. Let's keep going. You again, need a crew? Yeah, let's hire a team for the Universal Brotherhood. We can go ahead, she has a revolver and a shotgun. And we have a few other people. I believe I'd like to keep this team together, the ones we've used so far. I don't know, I feel pretty close to what they can do. Few other teams might be useful in certain situations, maybe they give us some guides and things like that. Like these are much better, but they are also a lot more expensive. Where maybe these are really good for higher difficulties. Burned out mage. Interesting. I guess I will throw in the mage, and I'm also going to throw in the troll samurai. Now let's check them out. They have these weapons, guns. Okay, let's confirm. Are you sure you're ready to... I want to see their skills. Does it say? Yeah, so he has pistols, dodge, spellcasting most of all. She has shotgun mostly, rifle just a tiny bit, and throwing weapons. Okay, and for her she also has the shotguns, pistols. Okay, well, let's get this mission underway. Towards Brotherhood. It takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way to the squalor of Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront and Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the windows you can see the activity within, smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. The greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. Anything we want to equip, bring with us? No, I think we have everything that we needed. We can equip our followers. Like, she doesn't have any outfit, and we can't give her any right now. Because I really feel like she could use some sort of armor. This guy doesn't have an armor either. Neither does she. Huh. Curious. I wonder if we can buy some for them. Let's confirm the team. Okay. So a bit of security around a few drones. I've never fought drones before. I wonder if we can hack them without having the skill for the drones. Maria Mercurial fan. Is that Maria Mercurial? Mercurial? The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rockstar. Hey, how are you doing? You here for Maria Mercurial's concert? Hmm. You bet. Can you get me in? I wish I could get in. They just announced this thing about an hour ago, all spontaneous like. Of course, by the time I got here, all the tickets were already gone. I'm gonna try to find the better spot to hear. Well, he wasn't a help. Slick security guard, dealer. We have another place where we could get through. Here, let's see. Let's talk to the guard. May I help you? Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see on the thread. Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, sir. I work for Maria Mercurial. Something I can do for you? I'd like to meet her. Lots of people want to meet Maria Mercurial. Lots of people have this much Nguyen. I don't think we have the Nguyen for... I'm an old friend of hers. I'm sure you are, Miss Mercurial has lots of friends in Seattle. She lives here. Can I get into the concert? That's not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets are already sold out. Sorry, nothing I could do. Suit yourself, Chummer. It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays the part as if the performance was part of the experience. Psst, you like the nerves? Maybe something stronger? I didn't know there was a concert today. Let's see. Maria Mercurial, the Silver Lady. She's the waviest. So smooth. I love her chrome cyber limbs. She kind of fallen off the radar lately though. Looks like she's making a comeback. Oh. Nerps? You've been living under a rock or Omae? Omae! Is that what that's supposed to be? Nerps is the wonder drug. It'll cure whatever ails you. Show me what you've got. Jazz for quickness. You know what? I want to do a no drug run. I'm not sure if it creates addiction or anything like that. This guy again. Let me check the area a bit. Is there anything I can do? No, there's nothing I could do, unfortunately. Let's see, Patrick over here. Welcome, brother. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? Have you looked at the world lately? I don't see a better tomorrow coming. I used to feel the same way. Then I heard Linnea Telestrian speak at my first Discovery meeting and I realized what I'm missing. I went this way because I'm trying to, seem genuine. Come in and find the power of belonging. I have some question first. Of course, brother. Go right ahead and ask. Tell me about Linnea Telestrian. Happily. Mother Linnea is our chapter's most dynamic spokesperson. She's truly an inspiration to all of us. Do you know Jessica Watts? Of course, Grandmother Jessica is the leader of the chapter of the Universal Brotherhood. Really? Who can join? Why, anyone, of course. It wouldn't be very universal if we left anyone out, would it, brother? And what is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. Is it not... It's not a... it sounds like a religion. That's because it is, brother. After all, what is a religion but an organized collection of beliefs that relate meta-humanity to our spirituality? We believe that the Brotherhood is the highest form of religion because it brings us closer to the truth. And what is the truth? That's what you'll find out inside. Come in and find the power of belonging. That's all for now. Great, come in and find the power of belonging. You hear the sound of soft music playing within, and what many soft sleepers gliding across the smooth floor. Oh brother, I forgot to mention that everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood alone. I am going to need moral support. In order to become part of a larger family, we must first know ourselves. You need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from distractions and the shackles of this heartbreakingly oppressive world. I understand. Betty whispers in your ear. We'll wait outside for you, Wolf. I'll take the team and circle around the building looking for another way in. I'll chirp you on your comlink if we find one. Okay, so we're on our own for a while. In contrast to the noise and energy of the crowd outside, the lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, tranquil, as quiescent? I'm gonna look for that word up. The low music piped through the room in something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brothers and sisters from every race and every branch of meta-humanity mill about with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmuring blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcoming smile as you enter. Her hand automatically moves to her stack of religious literature. Well, we'll play our part. We'll see what we can find out. The sweeping walls, the muted colors, and the soothing music of the Universal Brotherhood. Hi, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in just a second. She turns to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica, you have to be more careful with your idea. She reaches down to a box on the floor. Here is a blank key card. Take it and your ruined card to the Brotherhood Christopher and he will let you into the office to program a new one. Okay, so now we know how to obtain a card. Thank you, Sister Sally. Sister Sally smiles. Of course, truth makes us one. The young lady turns back to you and smiles. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you? What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. This is our Seattle chapter. There are more popping up every day. Is Linnea Telestrian here? I believe so. I think she arrived at the end of the Father's Willis talk, so you might still find her in the auditorium. Is Jessica Watts here? I'm sorry, I don't know. I only see Grandmother Jessica at special ceremonies, and even then, only at a distance. You might ask Mother Linnea Telestrian, if you can catch her in the auditorium. Why is Jessica Watts called Grandmother Jessica? At the Universal Brotherhood, we learn that the world is all one family. When you choose the path of belonging, you become one of the brothers or sisters. We are led by our fathers and mothers, who are in turn led by Grandmother Jessica, the Seattle family's matriarch. Can I have a blank keycard? She looks at you perplexed. I don't know why you would need one. They are only used to replace the cards of brothers and sisters who have damaged theirs. Did you know that there is a Maria Mercurial concert going on outside? Her eyes light up. I know, isn't it exciting? I'm such a big fan of hers. The first time I've heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. I heard that she's a Universal Brotherhood member. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. I heard that she's a Universal Brotherhood member. She swoons. I didn't know that. Oh my, but it doesn't surprise me at all. She's so deep and soulful, and there are lots of media stars who are joining the Brotherhood these days. We're everywhere. Can I? Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs right now. She chews her lip, torn, then makes a decision. I know the elders will frown on this, but I've just got to get her autograph. I mean, it's Maria Mercurial. I think she'll come back and she'll be really mad. Next to the desk is a cardboard box filled with a blank Universal Brotherhood ID card. If you could get just one and damage it, maybe you could use it to get into the office and program a new card. Yeah, let's take a blank one. You slip the blank keycard into the pocket. Okay, well, let's check some things out. Brother Mike. Father Willie. Let's check a few places out. Looks like maintenance staff has left their equipment out. Look at the tools. There is a hammer, a number of screwdrivers, and seemingly random collection of screws, bolts, and nuts. Look at the cleaning solvents. There is a can labeled kerosene and can be labeled paint solvent. And the can labeled paint solvent. Dip your blank Universal Brotherhood ID card into the paint solvent. The plastic ID card melts in the solvent enough to be recognizable as a UB card, but hide that it did not have anything printed on it. Take kerosene? Let's take the kerosene. You never know when you need a good fire. Talk to the janitor here. As you approach the janitor, he looks up, seemingly surprised that anyone noticed he was here. What do you want? I need a little information. I'm willing to pay for it. Okay, as long as I don't lose my job or anything. How much you talking about? How about 15 yen? Ha, I go back to pushing a mop for a real paycheck. You again. We got off to a bad start. Can we try again? Put up some money up front or no deal. Charisma 6. I'm not exactly flush, so how about 50 now and 100 if I can use what you've said? Whoa, you must be worse off than me. Okay, here's my credit stick. He hands you his credit stick and you transfer 100 million to it. Okay, what do you want to know? Have you seen Jessica Watts around today? Nope, but that don't mean much. Most of the place is off limits to me. What do you know about the areas you don't have access to? The Brotherhood and the brothers and sisters live in what's called the home, which I've heard has a kitchen and dorm rooms. From there, I've been told there is a ton of security protecting what the freaks call the inner sanctum, but I've never seen any of that stuff. Oh, so he's not part of the Brotherhood. Interesting. Tell me what areas of this place you have access to. I only have access to the public space which we are in now, the storage room, the local room, and the office. I need a computer terminal. You know where I can find one? The only computer terminals I've seen in this place are in the office section of the home, behind the staff-only door. I want to get into the office. What will your keycard cost me? There is no way I'm giving you my hard card for you to cause trouble with. That sort of thing will come back to haunt me. Okay, where can I get a different keycard? Sometimes staff leave keycards and uniforms in the locker room. Tell you what, for 300 yen I could let you in the storeroom which connects to the locker room, or you could look around. Yeah, no thanks. We're done for now. I'm going to try to find a way ourselves, without having to pay him, even though we were quite good in that situation. Let's see, Brother Mike. I'm sorry, but today's seminar is over. Father Willie is just answering a few questions before he leaves. Is Linnea Telestrian here? No, but Mother Linnea left about 15 minutes ago. Are Mother Linnea and Linnea Terrestrian the same person? Yes, of course, but here at the Universal Brotherhood we are all one family and refer to each other as brother, sister, mother and father. Where is Grandmother Jessica? I am not privileged to know where Grandmother Jessica is, but Father Willie might. Who is Father Willie? Father Willie is truly an inspiration. After years of living in the shadows, he found the light about 3 years ago, and now is a beacon for us to follow here at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Father Willie talk about? It was an inspiring speech about how the Universal Brotherhood is working to bring about future of unity and belonging, order from chaos, a future of truth realized. It's a subject that he and Mother Linnea talk about often. Okay, well, let's talk a little with Father, to see if we can. Father Willie Hansen. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos are quite the contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Linnea Telestrian. He doesn't look the part as spokesman. You see the adulation in the eyes of those who linger around him just to bask in his presence a moment more. Apparently, he is a charismatic speaker. Welcome, my friends from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. My past does not need to be my future. No, it doesn't. Perhaps you have already taken the first steps, my friend. How may I assist you? I'd like to speak to Linnea Telestrian. Many are attracted to the bright light that is Linnea Telestrian, but she cannot see everyone. What business do you have with her? She's going to help me come out of the shadows and into the light. Mother Linnea is a beacon that helps many come into the light of the Universal Brotherhood. Unfortunately, she left the building about 15 minutes ago. One of our counselors could help you join our family. You should seek their counsel. Will that be all, my child? I'm looking for Jessica Watts. May I ask what business you have with Grandmother Jessica? She is very busy. Yeah, not sure. I'm working to solve her brother's murder. Grandmother Jessica has entered the inner sanctum and cannot be disturbed. I must tell you that the news of her brother's murder will not change anything for her. When we joined the Universal Brotherhood, we put our birth families behind us and devote ourselves to the belonging to something larger. I know that this seems heartless and it may be hard to understand, but if you speak with one of our counselors, it will start to make sense. Is that all? Thank you for your time, Father. Yes. Okay, well, let's not go through the front door. Sister Wilma. Members only. Hello, brother. What can I help you with? I have some questions. That's why we're here. What are your questions? Do you like it here? I love it being part of the Universal Brotherhood. Belonging helps everyone. We are free. We have a free soup kitchen that feeds hundreds of people every day, educational talks in our auditorium, and a counseling center to help prospective members with deep one-on-one therapy. Where is the counseling center? Just on the other side of the entrance lobby. My UB home access key got ruined. Where do I get one? Sister Brenda can help you with that. Last I saw her, she was in front of the office door, inside the counseling center. Tell me about the home section of the UB. The home, which is right behind these walls, is where new brothers and sisters live. Tell me about the sanctuary area. Behind the home is a sanctuary where our more senior brothers and sisters live. And the inner sanctum, it is a place of great mediation, to which only our senior members, our mothers and fathers have access. Thanks, I'm going to look around. Truth makes us one. Guess we can't use this computer. Sister Nancy, Brother Christopher. Welcome to the Universal Brotherhood Counseling Center. What is your name? I'm a lost sheep who's looking for my flock. You've come to the right place. Tell me something about yourself so that I can pair you with the right counselor. I've lived in the shadows, so give me someone who can understand the right of a runner. I've known the perfect brother to speak with you. He has similar background and talks Shadowrunning. You two would get along fabulously, but he isn't here today and the rest of my counselors are currently booked. Could you come back tomorrow? Huh. Let's see, let's talk to this brother. I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? Sister Sally at the front door sent me to you. No. I need a replacement for my keycard. Do you have your old keycard? Hand him the melted Brotherhood ID card. Whoa, what happened to this? Long story, might take a while. I look forward to hearing it one day. Why are you out of your uniform? I was mugged while recruiting in the Barrens. I was working undercover in the... I was mugged while recruiting in the Barrens. Really sorry to hear that. I'll let you in the office and you can use the terminal to log in and make yourself a new card. Thank you very much. Isn't he a really nice guy? Your comlink chirps and Coyote appears on the screen. How's it going? Good. I found a way into the off-limits area of the Brotherhood. Jessica, some are in here. You find another way in this place? Yep, I went down the alley and found a side door near the back. I'll send the coordinates so you can find it. Okay, when I find it, hang tight. I'll come and get you when I'm ready. I want to have a look around first. Definitely, take your time to reconnoiter. We're chill here. Good. The cardboard box is labeled UB blank keycards. Let's take one of the keys. There's a computer there. Is this door open? This door is not open yet. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is use the computer. Place a blank keycard into the printer. Universal Brotherhood, Seattle Chapter Keycard Printer. Please enter the name. The following information were requested. Name, housing location, Universal Brotherhood ID, alphanumeric and private password. Wait, let's walk away for a second. We don't have a decking of 6. What level of decking do we have? Man, we are so close. But we need 4 more points. I should have really invested in decking. Maybe I can take another blank one later on. We'll go with a print the Universal Brotherhood home access key. The key printing for Brother Wolf. Keycard complete. Warning, the keycard provides access to a high security area. Approved uniforms are required in all high security areas. Take the Universal Brotherhood home access keycard. Okay. Let's see. Do we have some clothes for us? Apparently not. Let's check this. The waste is filled with a dozen of outgoing letters from new brothers and sisters to family members. Okay. The waste bin is filled with shredded paper, which appears to have been letters. There are 2 letters which escaped the shredder. Read the first letter. Dear Charles, we have been trying to reach you for months. We have come to the Universal Brotherhood several times, and every time have been told that we could not see you. Since you are not allowed to go online in any way, and the only way we can try to contact you is by letters, which we have done time and time again with no response. How can you forget people that raised you and loved you, Mom and Dad? The second letter. From the desk of Monica Shachnoff. Dear Brian, I want you to know how happy the Universal Brotherhood has made me, but I am sad that I never got any responses from my letters to you. I would email or message you, but as you know from my letters, we are not allowed to go online. You know that I have loved you since the day you were born. Mom and Dad always gave me crap for never being able to pronounce your name and when you were a baby, and it's been an endearing name for me to call you ever since. Please reply to the letter. Love, Sister Monica. Okay. Okay. Can I take another card? I'll take another card. Maybe I'll be able to use it later on. The desk is covered in photos of dogs. Let's see, maybe we can get a bit of... Let's get a suit from any of these places. The locker contains a brother uniform that will fit you. Take the uniform. Great. On the lower bunk is a draft of letter. Dear Mom and Dad, I write you every day, but I never hear back from you. Maybe what they're saying here is true. Maybe you never loved me at all. I think that this will be my last letter. Your ex-son, Charles. Oh, so they do write in. And he's trying to write out, but never getting a response. Streamers and greeting cards decorate the lower bunk. Look at the cards. There are two greeting cards. The two greeting cards are taped to the bunk. One is a giant homemade card, the other is a professionally printed and features the logo of the Universal Brotherhood. Open the homemade card, missing you already. Julie, we are all so proud of you for advancing to the inner sanctum. Remember us slowly, brothers and sisters, and come to visit us often. Monica and your fellow dormmates. And congratulations. Dear Sister Julie, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us in the inner sanctum as a mother of the Universal Brotherhood. I have left your upgraded keycard in your locker. We rejoice to be with you, Father Willie. Search the bunk. You find the fresh Universal Brotherhood Sisters uniform on the bed. Take the uniform? I don't know. It doesn't fit us. Oh, okay. Now I'm looking at the bunk. So this is for the female. The locker has a name tag on it reading Sister Julie. Intelligence. Attempt to pick the lock. Intelligence 5. Great. You quietly pick the lock. Opening the locker, you find the inner sanctum keycard. So now we have an inner sanctum keycard. Okay, this exit is members only. They do have two cannons here. We'll have to be careful about that. Try to check these bunk beds as well. The locker contains a sister's uniform that will not fit you. Okay. And the other one contains a brother uniform. Box transfer for sale in thrift shops. Read the routine sleep. Shane could not accept the truth and will no longer be reading these things. He has been moved downstairs. Open the box. The box contains clothes and personal belongings, including a photo of Cherry Bomb. Digging deeper, you confirm that they are the belongings of brother Shane. The locker contains the Universal Brotherhood, yeah. There's something else here. Guess we could try to go through the inner sanctum there. Let's see. Here's brother Christopher, sister Nancy. Sister Wilma, what was this? Was Mike, right? So brother Mike, yeah. I want to check these out as well, see if we can take any of them. The table is covered with snacks. The warming stove could be used to warm up a plate of food, melting something, or maybe starting a fire. Oh, we could have used the kerosene there. We could have created some problems as well. I'm guessing we can come through here now as well. I want to check first. Like, could I be sending some letters out? That's what I'm very curious. If we can unite these families. Okay, so Universal Brotherhood Terminal, Sister Dawn, where's Seattle Chapter Brothers and Sisters database? Use decking skill to unlock admin functions. We'll do that. Authorize new keycard, view attendance log, view correspondence log. Father Willie has authorized the following new keycards to be printed. Click on the name. Okay, we can do that, but we've already made. Keycards, view attendance logs. No logs available at this time. View correspondence logs. Okay, to the top level. Done with the computer. Yes, this is one way in which you can change a few of your keycards, like take their name instead of hacking. There's a cook there. Let's try to go through here. I want to check this area. Okay. The crate is labeled liquefied cane sugar, 1 gallon cans, 24 count. You see lots of these around on the shelves. A box full of industrial toilet cleaner. The large tube is labeled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. Take the lard. The lard doesn't fit in your pocket, so you're going to have to carry it around. The shipping pallet has 6 boxes of chloroform bottles in them. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out if you get them alone. Yep, let's take the chloroform. At the end of the day, you never know when you might use something like this. Are here only uniforms? Search the locker. The locker has a well-worn uniform that would fit a dwarf. In the uniform's pocket card is a key card. We'll leave the key card there. Okay, search the locker. 2 uniforms, troll size, orc size. Ah, interesting. Standard size uniform. Read articles. The articles are about a variety of missing person cases in which the missing person has become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. In the article, a spokesman for the Brotherhood says that these people are not missing, they have got ties to the families who abused them as children. Yep, seems more and more like a cult. Not exactly the best place to be. Let's talk to the cook a little. Yes, brother, what can I do for you? Use the chloroform to knock the cook out. I'm new here. Can you tell me about the kitchen? The most important thing is don't touch anything, especially the damn alley door, or the whole facility goes into lockdown mode. Huh, interesting. Where does the door with the grate go to? It opens to the alley outside. Do not open the door or the whole damn facility goes into lockdown. Where does the arch door go to? One goes to the cafeteria and the other to the home area, and that is heavily guarded door to the inner sanctum. Okay. Well, Did I tell her that she's being called in the front? Scanning, the inner sanctum welcomes you, father. Okay, that was scary for a second. This door will take you to the inner sanctum of the Universal Brotherhood. If you have not retrieved your team yet, you will not be able to do so past this point. Do you wish to proceed? Feel a bit unsafe not going with my team, but I think I can manage it. You know what? Let's end it on this decision. I will save it right here and put a cut into this episode, and we are going in. Actually, it will autosave, so we don't really need to save it. But I am going to put a cut in here, and I am going to be tempting attempt a breakthrough on our own. At the end of the day, we just need some information. I'm not sure we're gonna shoot this place up. We'll have to see. For the moment, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.